Hey, it is Saturday. You know what that means. A new raid boss is, well, today, a little bit after this video goes live. You know, when it first gets uploaded, that's what live means. But we got a brand new raid boss. If you're bored, you got a little extra time, whatever. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll post a little post on here on YouTube, and or if you're in the if you come join the Discord, link in the description. Click it. It's all good. You get all the information. Should be a good one. It's not gimmicky, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. That's what I'm getting at. So new raid boss today. I'm excited. But before we get there, we got the tournament to get to. New matchup, new results, all sorts of awesome things. So yeah, you guys know the deal. 100 characters have been put into a tournament each day in the channel, except Sundays. I upload one of the matches from this tournament, and then yeah, we kind of vote between one of the two. And since voting is a part of the rules, there's a few more. So rules. Rule number 1, this is for fun. That means you can vote for whoever you want, regardless of what they might be. Who cares if they're an assist trophy, spirit, me costume, none of that matters. You vote for whoever you want. If they're in the matchup, you can vote for them. But do remember, you only get 1 vote per person. I do check that when I tally up the votes. You only get 1 vote per person. However, you can vote for both characters, though. How do you do that if you only get 1 vote? Well, simple. You just type the word both. That's how you vote for both. Simple rule. The rest of the rules, though, double elimination tournament, meaning a character has to lose 2 times before being officially eliminated. Then once we get to the results to determine the winner and loser of each individual match, if there happens to be a tie in the voting, gonna flip a coin on camera. It's the fairest way to break a tie. And then each match, voting-wise, only lasts for just 1 week. Simple stuff. All right, so those are the rules. Let's go to the rest of the video. Boom! Nailed that one. That was quick. Let's go. All right, so speaking of going, we got to go to the results from last week, which was a phenomenal matchup. And I can't tell you how many. I should have wrote down the number of votes. There were so many people that voted both. It was like that. I mean, it didn't decide it because one character did fairly much better than the other character, but there was a lot. And I mean, there's probably double-digit number of people that voted for both. But the match was Crash against Ryu Hayabusa. I don't think I said that. So who ended up winning this one? Crash ended up winning this one 69. Nice. I'm immature. But he won 69 votes to just 31 for Ryu Hayabusa. So Crash advances another little further into the winner's bracket. Congrats to him. Ryu Hayabusa still in the tournament. That was just his first loss. He has to lose 1 more before he's done. So he's still in it. So Crash, congrats. Faces Bomberman in the next matchup. And let's just take a sneak peek. Where did Hayabusa fall to? Hayabusa, oh my god. Ryu Hayabusa is going to end up facing Doomslayer. That's probably sometime next week. But that's an intriguing matchup, right? All right. But speaking of intriguing matches, how about this one today? Agumon from the Digimon universe, right? Good character, great potential overall. And his opponent is a heavily speculated, requested character, well, at this current moment. Rex and or Pyra and or Mythra. So it could be a 3-in-1, it could be a 2-in-1 sort of character, but it could be just a solo character. Although Rex would work so much better with at least Pyra, in my opinion. But 3-in-1 character, that'd be awesome. But let's jump into it. So, Agumon. Now, Agumon, I'm going to tell you right up front, one of my top 5 or 6, I'm still working out my list, but he's up there somewhere. I really do want to see, like, look, I grew up in the 90s. I grew up with the Pokemon versus Digimon thing, right? And that's always a point I make. I would love to finally see Pokemon versus Digimon. That's a dream for a lot of fans. So many people would want to finally just see that and just kind of be like, all right, let's see who wins, right? And Smash Bros. Could give us that. So Agumon as a character, I think, why would Agumon make the most sense for a Digimon rep if Digimon were to get a rep? And by the way, Digimon is owned by Bandai Namco, you know, one of the companies that, well, helps, or the Nintendo, yeah, one of the companies that helps Nintendo work on Smash Bros. So with them still only having 1 rep, will they get a second fighter in Fighter Pass 2? Maybe. So Agumon, I think, is more looked at as kind of the, we'll say, the face or the most recognizable character from the Digimon side of things. So potentially that could make him at least a front runner for if Digimon were to get a rep that would probably be the way to go, and I think more people would be like, oh yeah, Agumon, I used to watch Digimon back in the day, or I had some stuff, you know, memorabilia, I had whatever it was, I had stuff like that back in the day, and I love that. So I think having that recognizable face does always help, although Sakurai has made it a point. It's not the it's how fun a character would be to play as, and that's where Agumon also, so he just stamps that box. He checks that out. He's got that. And what I mean by fun, if you know Digimon, what's the main thing they do? They digivolve into bigger, stronger, just better versions of themselves. And that's what I think the whole Agumon thing could end up being. A digivolving mechanic. Now, I haven't quite nailed down how I think it could work out, but the idea that I float around the most often is it could be percentage based, and then you could hit down special and evolve. So very similar to Pokemon Trainer, how Pokemon Trainer could switch out whenever, but that's exactly what it would be. You get to a certain percentage, down B, boop, swap into the next one. So it would go Agumon into Greymon. So Agumon, for we're gonna go character comparison size wise and stuff. Agumon would pretty much be the size of Mario, maybe tiny bit bigger, but roughly Mario sized character. And then Greymon comes out, and we'd probably say Greymon would be like probably a Bowser Ganondorf. He'd definitely be a bigger character. He'd be heavier, but maybe not the heaviest character. So Agumon into Greymon, and then you could do it one more time into Metal Greymon. And Metal Greymon would probably be, well, the same size, around like a Bowser and Ganondorf. But I think he would just way more. He'd just be a heavier character than his previous form, Greymon. So you get like a average character, then you get a heavier character, and then you get like a super heavyweight character. So kind of cool, 3-in-1. And then of course, Warp Digivolving, that would be the final smash. Agumon goes into War Greymon and just wreaks havoc. That would be so awesome. So Digimon moveset. Let's we'll talk about Agumon here real quick. So neutral special. Simple. If they don't put this in, if they don't make it as neutral special, then they did it wrong. But Pepper Breath, that's his main, that's his, I guess, his iconic sort of attack that everyone knows him for. Pepper Breath, little fireball, boom, flies out. Very simple, very easy. How about trying to think of other things, like up special could end up being, what was the name of it? I had it. Basically, his up special is like a flaming uppercut sort of thing. So think of, not exactly this is the same thing, but very similar to maybe like Ryu and Ken, like their up special, you know, just their just a uppercut. That's all it is. So something similar to that. Maybe he could even have like a charged slash attack, like it could be a side special. He starts running at you, and then he just kind of like does a lunging, I don't know, claw swipe or something like that. Speaking of claws, put that in his little jab combos, AAA, right? Claw, 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 swipe, whatever it might be. Simple. He's got a tail. So back air potentially. It's not the biggest tail in the world, but you could have like a smaller hitbox, so tail could be in there as well. He's got pretty big feet, so down air, you know, just kind of stomps straight down. That fits. That works for the character. So you could do other stuff with fireballs. You could end up shooting like a fireball, I don't know, backwards or forwards, maybe for like a forward air or up air, something like that would be kind of cool. But that's just Agumon, and, you know, well, you're going to have Greymon and Metal Greymon in there as well, and their specials are also going to be different from Agumon, but I can't go into everything about them because then the video would be too long, and I don't need it to be that long, but again, the whole Digivolving mechanic makes him so unique, and again, that would be his style. That's how we've had every DLC character so far. Maybe, okay, Piranha Plant, does Piranha Plant count? I mean, it was DLC, to be fair. Some people did have to actually buy it. Some people didn't get it for free, so DLC character. But the Fighter Pass characters in Fighter Pass 1, they all had a gimmick. And Agumon's gimmick, Digivolving. Would be so fun. 3-in-1 character. I guess a 4-in-1 character if you would include War Greymon, which you would have to if he's going to be a part of the Final Smash. But so awesome. Again, Bandai deserves a character. Pokemon versus Digimon's always an argument. You could settle that in Smash Bros. So there's a lot on Agumon here, and It's definitely another character that's kind of been crawling up the ranks and kind of gaining a little bit more, I don't know if you want to say it, notoriety, or a bit more recognizable. Just more people are talking about the character, and that's really cool. So, I don't know. Maybe he has a chance. Then again, maybe he doesn't. Maybe Bandai is just not getting a second character at all from any franchise. But how about another 3-in-1 character, potentially? Or 2-in-1? Or just a solo? But again, I don't think solo Rex works. It just doesn't do the character justice. I'll put it like that. He works so much better with Pyra and or with Mythra. So, Rex and Pyra, Xenoblade, right? And the big thing about Rex and Pyra really kind of hangs up on the whole ARMS situation, right? This is where a lot of the resurging, the fans are coming back from, right? It's like, alright, ARMS was announced, and it's going to be one of 15 fighters from ARMS, right? It could potentially be Springman, Ribbon Girl, Min Min, Ninjara, I think Twintel, she's the other one, right? All 5 of those have a spirit inside Super Smash Brothers, with Springman being the assist trophy, and then Springman and Ribbon Girl having Mii costumes. So it's like, if one of those somehow gets in, right? I guess, yeah, whoever gets in, one of those is a spirit. And that being, Rex is also a spirit, Pyra's a spirit, right? Pyra's a spirit, isn't she? I know. Wait, is she? Wait, I think she has to be, right? I'm losing my mind on this one. Somebody let me know. Is Pyra? I'm pretty sure she's a spirit. I know Mythra is. Isn't Mythra a legendary? I'm getting off topic. Anyway, so this really depends on who the ARMS rep is. Is it somebody that's already in Smash Bros. In some capacity? Or is it going to be somebody completely different? Max Brass, Dr. Coil, Lollipop, whatever. I'm getting too focused on ARMS, but that's the comparison. So, the whole resurging thing for Rex and the demand for him is based on, alright, ARMS got announced. Alright, what opportunities does that open up for anything else? We still got to wait to see in June once the character is actually revealed. But Rex, though, even beforehand, Sakurai mentioned he would have loved to have put Rex in the game. But again, the cycles of the games being developed, Xenoblade 2 and Smash Bros. Didn't quite connect. So Rex was a bit late to the party, couldn't get in. That's why we got the Mii costume as a bonus for purchasing Fighter Pass 1. And while that was cool and everything, I mean, Rex, in a sense, still got into the game. It was like, okay, cool. At least we got a nod. But it seems like Sakurai did want to put him on. And he was still one of the most, I guess, he's one of the characters that the fans just kind of went, all right, if we're getting new characters, again, on the build-up to Smash Ultimate, just kind of like, all right, if we get a new character, odds are Rex is going to be in there, right? And then, well, obviously he wasn't, because we found out the logistics of everything, and it's like, all right, he didn't quite make it. Maybe next game. Maybe not next game. Maybe DLC. So there's still fan demand. He's pretty popular. We got the Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one, the definitive edition, is coming out soon. Doesn't that come out in, was it May or whatever? That comes out relatively soon. But maybe Nintendo looks at this and goes, all right, we're going to put more first-party characters into the Fighter Pass. It's Nintendo's game after all. They could put all six characters could be first party. I know there's a lot of us, myself included, that are expecting third party characters. It'd be weird if there was not any first party characters. Or third party characters, excuse me. I'd find that very strange. Because it's like, come on, Nintendo, you could go work up some negotiation for at least one third party character, right? We'll see. What if everything's just an upgraded thing? Spirits get upgraded, assist trophies get upgraded, Mii costumes. What if that's the entire Fighter Pass? There's quite a bit I would like to see upgraded, but that's a different topic. So Rex, though, fan demand, moveset is easy, and I didn't talk about moveset again. But the whole idea of a 2-in-1 or a 3-in-1 sort of character would be awesome, and I think there's good potential that could actually happen, because with the extended date, or the tentative date of December 31st, 2021 is when Fighter Pass 2 would wrap up. It gives Smash Bros, Sakurai, the whole development team, extra time to work on these extra characters. If they want to make them a bit extra special, they can do that. So characters that would be a 2-in-1 or a 3-in-1 sort of deal would take up a bit more time than a normal character. And I think that would help Rex for sure if he does come with at least one other character with him. And I don't know, like, I love the idea of 2-in-1, 3-in-1 sort of characters. I mean, you can see my stance on Agumon a little bit earlier. I love Ice Climbers, the 2-in-1 character. It's unique, and it's something we really don't have a ton of. So something a bit more, and then just expand upon that even better for the idea of multiple characters in one. I love it. I love it. But if it came down to one of these two characters and only one, obviously I can only vote one. I can vote both, but I'm not going to. Agumon's getting my vote in this one. I want to see him, like I said, he's at least a top 5 or 6 character currently that I want to see in Smash Bros. Maybe a top 4. Maybe top 4, but Agumon's got my vote, so let me know who you guys are voting for down in the comments. Agumon, Rex, and Pyra, or Rex Pyra, Rex in some capacity, but let me know who you got. Otherwise, that is it for this one. Again, reminder, after just a couple hours after this goes live, raid boss, come fight, come on, you know you want to. Some of you, I've seen you reply like, I missed it, I wish I could get in on these. You can come join us. We usually do it for at least like 2 hours, so even if you can stop by for 1 or 2 matches, stop by. But that is it. So sneak peek for Monday, I suppose. Monday's matchup, game 175, we have Scorpion from the Mortal Kombat series is, in fact, taking on Lana from the Hyrule Warriors. Probably, you could say Lana might be like one of the last remaining Cinderella kind of characters in this tournament. So, yeah, we'll see how that match plays out. But then results. Who do we get results for? It should be, yes, it should be Lloyd Irving against Rimu. We'll figure out who won that one on Monday. But today's wrapping up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.